Do you remember when it was 75 outside 3 days ago?
Yeah. There's a letter on the table for you. I don't know who writes letters anymore.
Do you think you could read it for me?
Like out loud? Yeah. Dear James, I'm sorry it's taken me so long to respond to your letter. If I'm being honest, I didn't quite know how to respond. High school feels like a lifetime ago, so receiving a letter from you after all these years was as unexpected as it was exciting.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thrilled to hear from you again. I'm sorry to hear that the last few years have been rough for you, but it's great that you're doing better now. You'll have to share your secret to curing depression because I could sure use it. I've had my ups and downs these last few years too, so it's weirdly comforting to hear other people talking about their lives sucking too. When I'm not waitressing, I'm usually just applying to real jobs. Even though I like the people I work with, I don't know if I want to hang out with the people from work outside of work, you know? Sorry, I'm rambling. I don't really know what to write. What are you doing nowadays? Are you working? How are you feeling the time now that you're not studying for way too long every night? I hope your life is more eventful than mine, but even if it's not, I love to hear back regardless. Thanks for reaching out. It means a lot. Love, Mary.
Dear Mary, I knew I was rolling the dice on you having the same address, so I'm so happy to hear back from you. My life is pretty uneventful too, but we're both employed, which is better than some of our peers can say. I'm a stagehand at the Playhouse here. It's pretty menial, but hopefully it'll lead to something bigger. Otherwise, I spend most of my days watching movies and writing, never really going out much. It's funny you bring up me studying too much. I'm still realizing how much of a waste of time that all was, so I guess I'm kind of trying to make up for it now. Maybe it's too late for that, but I don't know any better. What sort of things are you doing outside of work? I remember you used to draw and read a lot. Maybe we could try to figure out how to do something together at some point. If you want to, just let me know. Love, James. P.S. Unfortunately, I don't have the cure for depression. For me, it just sort of went away one day. I tried figuring it out, but I realized if something good happens to me, the last thing I should be doing is questioning why.
Dear James, I don't really draw much anymore, but I love movies too. I watched this old one recently called His Girl Friday. That's amazing. The way they talk in it is just electric.
Dear Mary, I watched your movie and couldn't agree more. I wish I could talk like they do, although I don't know if people would find that charming or insufferable. Knowing me, probably the latter. Speaking of insufferable, do you keep up with anyone from high school?
For that apt comparison, no, I don't. I suppose I've been hoping to hear that they've grown up since those days, but it sounds like just the opposite. I guess it's hard to mature when you know you've already peaked.
And that's why we're so sophisticated by comparison. Nowhere to go but up. I really do think the best for us is yet to come though. I certainly hope so, at least.
Don't sell me short. I'm 24 years old and feel like less of a real person than ever. If anything, this correspondence makes me feel like a lovelorn spinster in Georgian England. Not a complaint, by the way.
Dearest Mary, I'm afraid I cannot abide by your Lord Master's ignorance of the wonder before him. To reject your promotion is to pluck a flower before it blooms. 'Tis a pity others strive to take away one's happiness because they have none themselves.
My beloved James, 'Tis only the knowledge of your coming message that pushes me to surmount the day. For otherwise, I fear I could fall further into the void of which I am blind to its escape. Let the days go by faster. Let my anguish run its course, so I can live again.
I usually treat myself to something nice every weekend, which is to say McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. It's the not making it part of it that's nice.
I'm the opposite. We order something almost every day and then try to cook something on the weekend. My mom says I need to learn to cook for when I'm on my own. I appreciate her faith in me.
But he can't be the killer because he was in the dining room with Annette when it happened, right?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why everyone is okay with clearing the butler just because he discovered the body.
I got that position at the theater we were talking about, so I've been super busy. But that's good. It almost makes me feel like an actual adult. Almost.
That's awesome. No way to cope it up. Well, on a far less impressive scale, I got a job interview lined up for next week. Definitely stress the truth on my resume a bit, but hopefully with my incredible charisma, it'll win them over.
Just showing them you care is most of the work. That's all I do at my job, and they still haven't figured out that I don't know what I'm doing yet. Just know, it's a lot easier to lie on a piece of paper than to somebody's face.
Dear James, I thought the interview went well, but I didn't get it. I don't know why. It felt like they really liked me, but I guess not enough. I got an email saying the pool of applicants was the strongest they've ever seen, so I should be able to find another job easily, right? Anyway, I guess I'm staying here for now. Love, Mary.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I just came home for the weekend and thought I should stop by.
It's so crazy to see you.
Yeah. Should I come in?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, please. I was just starting dinner.
It's good.
Thanks. Trying to learn just because I'll be on my own eventually, I hope.
Right. You wrote that once.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
My mom's out with friends. I don't know when she'll be back.
Do you...
Oh, you go.
No, it's... What were you going to say?
I was just gonna ask, had anything new happened at your job?
Oh. No, not really. Same old stuff. I was really sorry to hear about your job thing.
What were you saying? Before, I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh, I don't remember. Thank you so much for dinner.
Of course.
I'm still in town for the rest of the weekend if you wanted to do anything else.
Okay.
It really was good seeing you.
Yeah, same. Thank you for coming. Like, it really means a lot.
I'll see you whenever I see you again.
Yeah.
You know, I was surprised you never asked why I wrote you a letter in the first place.
Yeah. I guess the last thing I wanted to do was question why. Can we still write them?
Yes!
Really?
Yes! But you have to start us off this time.
I will.
I look forward to it. I'll see you then.
See you then.